down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. He'll go once more with Brooks. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Move change. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
First and 10 now from the 36. Mayfield to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. His sixth touchdown now for the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Ready? 60 Bison.
Now Lewis, forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 24-yard gain. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Get it! Lightning 18! Get hurt!
They run with the argument. It's going to be over. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Here we go! Set!
Throwing is Willis. On that left sideline. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
On the stick.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now,
Come on.
put the finishing touches on. It's first and goal.
Go, Rig, go. Rig
The
alert.
tight end in motion now.
Go.
A run on first and goal. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Will take their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Head. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hurt. Right there, Hurt. Ready.
He'll step up and run, and he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3. Empty out the backfield, line up for third and 3.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Tiger.
Second TD catch of the season. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
They'll run here, the former Canadian track star. Will take it. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for defense.
Smith on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Kings, 20. What's up?
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Open man downfield is Lee. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
That's good for a
A
Panthers
19-yard pickup there. It's a Carolina first down.
at the 31-yard line.
Good. What's up?
A carry now for Brooks. He is stopped in his tracks. Lost for a couple yards left.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Open man, Tyrone McMillan. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the connection.
Panthers
It's good for a
down.
Panther first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Good. 180. What's what?
On a handoff. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Taken down back
A
at the
touchdown
18-yard
apiece
line.
here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And will return to Charlotte in a moment.
No way, you're kidding me! Oh!
I'm a switch.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
180. Alert, 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 alert. Done.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. He will score! Jimmy Horn Jr. Touchdown, Panthers. Able to land the extra point. Makes Panthers move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Hey, hey, check that, check that. Check that. Go.
Well, the handoff, it's Irvin. And they'll have it across midfield down the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Right back to Irvin. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready up. Ready, ready. Cougar 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19, 8,
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
18 left, 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
To throw is Willis. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. The Panthers have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
That's Miguel on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Buccaneers' 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 7.
180! What's up?
A give up in the middle is covered. And the defense there to meet up. Hold of the 2 and bring up 3rd down.
The 33-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Run. It's sick. 180! Real. Hey, alert 33! Hey, alert! Kings! What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Don't push down to Hubbard. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Good! 180! Real.
They go play action with Mayfield. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum, because so far they've come out hot in this one.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
2-yard line.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, it's back out to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, marked at the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing, Willis. A pressure throw on the intensity point. And this ball's incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
18 Rodwood. Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80.
Willis now to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wasn't allowed to catch. It'll force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
RPO. That one is complete. It's gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Come on.
Throwing Lewis. The throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard.
Here's second and 3 to go.
And 3.
Here we go.
40-yard line.
Nice. Past the 60.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second and make it a fresh set of downs.
Pass all 80. 19 right.
Ready to throw. Here's Willis. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
It's a gain of
Got
21
ready to
yards.
Break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Willis to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Willis's pass.
They'll work it out for second and 4.
Pick up a 6. Brings up second and 4. Willis, 29-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Look at 19.
They motion a receiver right. It's first down, and they'll run.
Ball carried by number 6. He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down and 3.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Willis now to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyways. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch. And he takes it in for a touchdown.
Buccaneers, 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Baker. To the right side, he finds McMillan. Here's second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Baker to throw. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it. And completed. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the
The Panthers will take their first timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
45-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Mayfield to throw. He finds McMillan downfield, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
20 more yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
What's up?
Throwing is Baker. This one complete, right side. He's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
First down.
Now a timeout for Carolina.
First down.
That's going to be
Goal to
their
go.
second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
180.
Here's Mayfield. Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Got.
He'll take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. Might not be in walk-off fashion, I'll tell you what. Executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Burn their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Charger, 19 Charger. 70 Rangers, 70 Cup 19, Cup 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, right?
Throwing is Willis. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap. Here's his first half. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
50 Vices, 50 Vices, 79, Mustang 19. Let's go.
Here's Willis. Got him We have reached the end of the first half.
Set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. This is Irvin, and he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. He's second down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Here's Humphrey. And that'll be a pickup of 4.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Alert, 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 alert. 180. Done.
On play action, Mayfield. Off balance throw. It's complete. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
A big play for the Panthers. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the
So it's man
16-yard
coverage,
line.
Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops them. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180. What's up?
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Good. 180. King. What's up?
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That one taken in. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
20. Stop.
They'll run with Hubbard. And that offensive block. Good space. He's in. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking care of business on the ground to get the scoring. Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return, coming from the 7. And he'll bring it up to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
They're on 22-yard line.
touchdown at the 33-yard line. To throw is Willis. Thrown left side. Catch is made. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive. Here's first and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, down. Ready.
Throwing, Willis. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
70 Rangers, trap 50, trap 60.
Throwing, Willis. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground and it's an incomplete. What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Let's go. Packers get control leading. 70 Timberwolves.
Willis now to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. He may have got a little out of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
19, 18. Mustang 19. 18, Runner, 18, Runner.
They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7.
Real.
A toss. Here's Brooks. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
It is third and 10.
What's up?
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And does some good work on the ground here. They'll take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
An 8-yard pickup.
They'll try it down with Brooks. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stop him on fourth down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Come on. Hey! Bronco leading. 70 Rangers.
To throw, here's Willis. He's going to look downfield once again. He's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25.
Hustle.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
70 Lions.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
At the 22-yard line.
70.
Brings up second and 7.
Willis to throw. Forced out wide. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Packers 60. Cup 19. 19 tight.
Willis. This one on the floor. And they'll get this down to the 3. No further. It'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
This looks like a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Tampa.
Buccaneers.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. And he will bring it in for the two-point conversion. Cutting into that lead from 11, now down to 9.
22.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Red alert! Red alert! 180! What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30.
First
And
and
another
10
first down.
35-yard line.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
Red! What's up?
He'll get forward for about a yard. The all-pro Micah Parsons there for the stop.
34-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Kings! 180! Real. What's that?
On the shotgun, Mayfield. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Camarilla McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the
Try to
two-point
pick this
conversion.
up with a run. And he will get into the end zone. And that bumps this up to a 3-score lead.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Johnny Lion! Let's go!
Here's a design run. Did a good job defensively to rally to the ball. short
down
game.
at the 26.
60 Eagles, 60
A gain of a
Eagles.
yard. Brings up second.
Willis now to throw. Flush to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
70, go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for Buccaneers first down.
Tampa 11, Tampa 11.
Here, first down.
He'll look to throw. A dive. First and 10.
Lightning, 18.
A gain of 14.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throughout another carry for his favorite target. 49. Here's a first and 10.
First and 10 at the
Cowboy
39-yard
80.
line.
Kevin Byron, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's Willis. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
4 yards.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Throwing is Willis. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
That's what he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
First and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. And it took a little long to develop this stop at the game at the 4.
Rocco
It's a
80.
loss of 1. Brings up
Dragon
second
60.
and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Willis exiting the pocket right. In the end zone and intercepted.
So much of it comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there.
He was
Drops
taken
for the
down
loss
behind
of
the
a
line of
yard.
scrimmage. A loss
I
of
can
a
promise you
yard.
that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Set. Alert, alert, alert. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Attack.
On play action, Mayfield. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And third down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Their own 46-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar Night, Cowboy 80.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Tampa
To
Bay.
throw is Willis. And they're going to get to him and take him down and take him back to the other side of midfield.
Malik Willis. 12 yards. It's second down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Rolling right. Going up top. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Throwing, Willis. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long.
Ready.
Throwing, Willis. Taken in. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. On what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
First down.
Willis now to throw. That's to Dobbs again. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown Buccaneers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now Willis and his offense preparing to go for 2.
Let's go.
Bucs will set up for the 2-point
Cowboy 80,
conversion.
79 Broncos. Steady.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have
Chase
success,
McLaughlin to
throw
kick
it
off
up to
for
him,
the Buccaneers.
let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On first down, it is covered. And will be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He's tackled at the 32.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll go again with Hubbard. He'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to exchange. It is first down.
Here's the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Another run here with Hubbard. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They get 18 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
Panthers.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
180! Regular! Stop!
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. Not a lose yardage, not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
It's to 3rd and 11.
180!
They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by McMillan. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
180!
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuck him on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
To throw, here's Willis. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready, go.
Willis. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10?
18 Rattlers.
Here we go. One final play. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
I like the aggressiveness of taking the shot there, but the downside is, Mike, when you find yourself back up this close to your own end zone, now it brings up 4th down. That is not an enviable situation to find yourselves in. You either punt this ball away and play field position, or if you keep that offense out there,